Hey everyone, how's it going today? My name is Nick and I want to welcome you to Twisted Arms, where we dive into practical self-help and open discussions about how to live your best life. I'm stoked to have you here with me today. In this video, we're going to be talking about why chasing happiness won't get you far and how a little discomfort might actually be the key to a better life. These days, we are constantly surrounded by projections of what happiness is supposed to look like. Perfect bodies, flashy cars, and jaw-dropping mansions. You know the usual suspects: ads, social media, and that whole toxic influencer culture that keeps pushing this flawless image of success. The problem with that? All of it sends you the wrong message, that you're not enough as you are, and that real happiness is always just out of reach. But what if I told you that you don't need to feel happy all the time to live a deeply fulfilled life? The truth is, those struggles and lack of comfort might actually be the crucial part of who you are meant to be. And let me lay out the following facts that may change how you view your own life's path. False idea of happiness. The popular idea of happiness is a lie we are sold from a young age. It's an illusion, one that tells you life should always feel good, easy and comfortable. If you only ever do what makes you feel happy in the moment, you will end up sleeping until noon, drinking, smoking, eating junk food and playing video games all day. And sure, that feels good for a moment, but will slowly and painfully rob you of your potential. If you choose such life, you will never know what you're capable of. Whether you can do a push-up, a pull-up, land a trick on a skateboard, or take on a challenge you used to think was impossible. Real fulfillment comes not from chasing constant pleasure, but from doing what's meaningful. And it usually means embracing discipline and discomfort for the goal of personal growth. Struggle isn't something to avoid, it's actually what makes you come to your full potential. Your goal is to build a functional body and resilient mind, one that can handle whatever life throws your way. But that kind of strength doesn't come from staying comfortable. It only comes from pushing yourself through the hard, uncomfortable moments that lead to real growth. It is moments of sacrifice and discomfort that will level you up, not just for yourself, but in a way that others around you respect, admire, and even be inspired by you. To do extraordinary things, you will have to do more than it's ordinary, because there are many versions of you. The ones who are lazy, procrastinating, and avoiding challenges, and the one who gets up in the morning, works on the body and mind, and lives up to its true potential. And yes, if you adopt this approach, happiness might show up along the way, but it's not your main reward. The real reward is becoming the best version of yourself. We are all survivors. Also, remember, we are all survivors, not just in here and now, but throughout the history. Every one of you comes from people who lived through some of the harshest times, through diseases like a Black Plague, which wiped out millions across Europe, Asia and North Africa. In Europe alone, the death rate was around 30 to 60%, and the whole communities were wiped out. In more recent example, think about your average 18-year-old storming the beaches of Normandy on D-Day during the Second World War. Thousands of young people died in a matter of hours, yet many pushed forward, and those who survived helped shape the world we live in today. And that's the strength you will carry with you. Your ancestors faced wars, famines, and constant threat to their lives, and somehow they survived. They pushed through, and you are the living proof of their strength. You carry the legacy of generations that survived, adapted and thrived against all odds, find the inspiration from your ancestors. Learning to accept the hand God gave you. Another important point is learning to accept the hand life has dealt you. Life is never going to be perfect for anyone, and we all have our flaws. Maybe you're short, out of shape, or plain awkward in social situations. But the deal is, you can work on those things and get better. And if you start enjoying the grind, pushing yourself and leveling up, you're gonna end up in a way better place than you imagined. A place where you respect yourself, not because you fit into somebody else's idea of what you should be, but because you choose to grow into someone you're genuinely proud of. And don't think of yourself as finished product, like we should have everything figured out, because you're not maxed version of yourself. Life is a continual improvement, and your best self is something that you create through errors, lessons, and continual growth over time. Think for a second about the people you admire, whether they are entrepreneurs, a doctor, firefighters, or just somebody from your family. They didn't wake up perfect. They worked hard, struggled, and certainly fell down somewhere in the process. But every time they got back up, they were one step closer to who they were meant to be. In the end, the real idea of success isn't about fitting into somebody else's mold. It's about having your own direction in life and walking at your own pace. Because that is your life's path and yours to walk along. If this video resonated with you, share it with somebody who could use this message today. And don't forget to subscribe for more content that helps you navigate life in these challenging times.